you guys need that?
No, we're just kind of
So we kind of have a rough project pitch, but we'll just start out with talking. Yesterday, I'm assuming you all have kind of heard about DACA and politics and the possible deportation of 1 million children who are truly Americans, and they're going to be forced to go back to their home country in which they don't speak the language and are not familiar with the culture. And so ultimately, especially in America, there's been issues with immigration and refugees. So our goal for our rough pitch with our project is to hopefully lobby for immigration and refugee rights right here in Iowa. Governor Branstad has been passing a lot of policies lately that has kind of been reverting our progress, and it's made it really difficult for areas like Cedar Rapids and North Liberty to really integrate immigrants and refugees into our society to be a benefit to our economy versus a cost. And so our goal is to research how we can affordably integrate immigrants and refugees to make them create new jobs, give them jobs, make them familiar with the language and the culture, and to make them ultimately a benefit versus a cost and something else. So we've been definitely looking at different partners and to hopefully research and have more statistics concerning the price and cost. And we also want to welcome more immigrants and refugees hopefully through this process and figure out how we can have the refugees and immigrants here currently integrated at a better standard.
Some partners we've been looking at is the Catherine McCauley Center, Catholic Charities, Iowa Department of Human Rights. All of these, they all have experience in reintegrating and helping out immigrants and refugees.
So our ultimate goal is to really have people who are really dedicated to research and figure out how we can ultimately find affordable ways to have these immigrants and refugees feel really appreciated and have an opportunity to be successful in America and really have that American dream. And it's definitely a big problem, and we want to find a way to find a solution here in Iowa to make it easier for immigrants and refugees to be integrated.
questions.
Questions, thoughts? So, what do you think the day-to-day work for a student would be, and what do you think that students will learn in sort of the traditional school sense from working on a project that's this big?
So day to day, I hope it's not just all research. I think I'd love to partner with somewhere where we can actually meet and talk to refugees and immigrants and kind of get their own personal viewpoint on their day-to-day life and how they're treated and how tough it's been to be integrated, or the positives and negatives, I guess, of both. So I'm hoping day to day for a student, sometimes we come here and research or go and meet with a partner and work alongside them, because I think it's really important to have the viewpoint of someone who works with immigrants and refugees and really knows the statistics and in and outs versus just the data as well.
Yeah, I totally.
Yeah.
Yeah, I agree.
Any thoughts or questions? Do you guys have a name, you partner or a project listing that?
Just lobbying for immigrants, basically.
Lobbying for
Immigrants, yeah.
When these two brought this idea to me, or to, I think it was to me, to a teacher, we had the discussion about, what's the difference in cost between settling a refugee versus dealing with maybe some of the other costs that arise if you don't accurately integrate or professionally integrate someone into your communities. And I think that's a really interesting, place to go. I'm really glad you guys have developed this into a full pitch. You mentioned the word lobbying. I'm not sure that everyone who will be watching the video or students know what that is. What do you mean by going to Des Moines to lobby?
Basically going to Des Moines and talking to congressmen and trying to get our ideas out there and hopefully get their attention.
Thanks. Anything else? Any other thoughts?
I'm from CSPS, and in October we're going to premiere a play that's created by an artist from Los Angeles who's been interviewing a refugee family from Burundi living in Cedar programs for the past 2 years. So they're making a play about this family's story. We could really use some like assistance just coordinating that project. So if you or anybody you know is interested, and actually this is we're kind of hoping to do a lot more work of trying to use the arts to connect refugees to their community and integrate them. So I'd love to have more conversations with you.
Cool.
That's really awesome. So just in case we don't want to forget, just get on the camera that working with CSPS, they have an arts a play coming up, right?
Right.
It'll be a experience across the entire building where the CSPS sponsors that they follow up with. Super great. Thank you. Any thoughts and questions? Thanks, guys. Thank you so much.